guys, I thought I would hop on here. I thought I would just catch up with you guys on this Monday morning. So, some of you know that I've been working on trying to lower my cholesterol. I've always had lower cholesterol until this last year. And I guess the first appointment I went for, my cholesterol went up a bit. I think my cholesterol, I don't know if this makes sense, was in the 400s. And then it went to 500s. And then I was supposed to lower it. And I think I did just kind of ignored it. And it went to 600s. So my doctor was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. Well, obviously eating bad, not exercising enough. So she gave me 3 months and I found it a little hard. I find I feel a little bit stressed about it. And that doesn't always make for great eating when you're feeling a little bit stressed, right? But I have been trying to incorporate more salads, more vegetables. I still do eat sometimes chips and things like that, but that's just my decision. I kind of need this overall balance, but I have incorporated a lot more veggies, fruits, things like that, and nuts, just things, even pumpkin seeds, which are supposed to help with lower cholesterol. But I want to show you a couple of other things that I've also added in. So started taking these gummies. These are Fiber Well, and these are for healthy cholesterol levels and healthy heart health, as well as other things. Like I used to take fiber for other issues, like after I had kids, but I never really thought about taking it for your heart, for cleaning out the arteries and things like that. So I like these because I don't love taking pills, and I find these are super easy to chew on. They're fruit flavored. This is what they are, and they're really quite delicious. So if I'm having a day, where the kids are over and we're having pizza, and I haven't really had a lot of vegetables in that day, I'm starting to take those because we do need to make sure we're getting enough fiber in our diets. So the other thing I have added recently is the omega-3, but this is the mini, and I'll tell you why. This says right on here, helps reduce cholesterol and promote heart health. So I was just realizing I don't eat fish. So this is something also for brain health. These are supposed to be for brain, but it's something that I need to add into my diet because, in late 50s, early 60s, we need to be making sure that we're having supplements because our diets usually aren't good enough. But these are the minis and they are way smaller. I have like the normal ones. They're too big for me. I can't take them. I really have a problem. It's funny because my husband can just pop them in his mouth and down they go. I need lots of water for one little mini. So I take these 3 times a day, and they're just to help things flow through and get a healthy heart. The other thing I've added in is this Align Digestive Support Advanced, and I'll put the links below. Again, I'm noticing that I'm having I don't know if I'd say issues, but I'm noticing that there's certain times that food isn't agreeing with me the same way, like different. I don't know if I have an intolerance. I hate to say I have an allergy, but I just, I have an aunt that has Crohn's. I've almost wondered sometimes if I have borderline IBS because I don't know. I just, when you just kind of know things about your own body that you're kind of like, why does my body make so much more noises? And I'm not talking gas. I'm talking like just noises of my digestion can be really loud sometimes that other people can hear it, like more than normal. So I decided to just kind of try that and see if it just kind of helps settle things out because let me tell you, it's embarrassing. You're sitting in a quiet room or something with people and there's your digestive system talking. And so I'm trying to figure out if it's certain foods that I'm eating as well, like just going through that whole journey by myself. I think I probably need to start documenting it, but that's what I've been doing. And I've also been trying to exercise more. Like I go through stages where I exercise a lot. I was a runner for a bit. I actually ran a half marathon 2.5 years ago. And then I can become kind of the opposite. So I'm trying to just find the middle happy ground of a little bit of running, a little bit of walking. I'm going to the gym. I'm starting to lift weights. We have kind of this small class and we're doing like weight training. So that is really good for me. But these are things that you can do. And something else that I've been doing, I forget to introduce this to you guys sometimes, but I'm a meditation teacher on Insight Timer. It's an app just like Calm and Headspace. There's top 3. This one's called Insight Timer. And I've been a teacher on there, I think, for about 3 years. And I have almost 1,000 students. So I just started recently sharing some of my meditations over here on this channel, but I'm putting them into the playlist called podcasts. So you can go over there and you can listen to meditations. I even do some prayers just to help with stress because Stress is a big thing for heart health, and it's something we need to make sure we're managing. And I don't think we always realize that we're feeling stress. I know for me, I don't always realize it's kind of there underneath. So even when I make these meditations, I feel way calmer. So I'm just sharing them with you guys. So feel free to check them out. I love to do a lot of walking meditations where you visualize things like walking down a beautiful sandy beach with the waves rolling in, the sparkling blue water, the birds dipping and swaying and stuff like that. Or I'll do the mountains, walking through a beautiful mountain path with the pine trees and just engaging your senses and stuff like that, really helping you relax more and sleep better. So anyway, so feel free to check that out. Like I said, it's on this channel. It's under the playlist for meditations and stuff like that. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging with me today. And, I'd love to hear your comments about things that you're doing, to feel healthier and get healthier too, as we're kind of navigating this stage of life. I used to be that person that could pretty much eat anything, and not anymore. So, okay, we'll chat with you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out with me today.